season. That is until training camp begins. So we'll go through some of these guys. We'll see if they are in or out of camp. And we start with Alshon Jeffrey.
And he will be in, Wendy, of course. At $7 million, that's still pretty good money for a top flight safety.
And 2 years remaining, Jeff, and you're skipping OTAs and now mini camp, and perhaps this could head into training camp. What's your feeling on that with this corners to a Rex Ryan defense?
I mean, this is what it's all about. If you think about what they're trying to do, they're trying to put you on an island and let you play man-to-man on the backside of a heavy blitzing style. They are important snaps no matter how you look at it from a contractual perspective. He needs to get on that field so he can learn the football style of it.
All right, and finally, Eric Berry, in or out?
Last one here.
This is Aaron Rodgers with the bat flip.
The bat, you know what?
He's going to get beamed.
Yeah, he's going to get beamed. You better watch that.
You know that.
That's such a quarterback thing to do, though. A slow pitch softball. You take 1 yard and flip it.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Way to turn on that 90. That's showboat. He's making Clay look bad.
You want to see showboat? And how about J.J. Watt here with the dunk on the mini? I think it's a mini hoop. And you know, yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
Going.
Is he playing against a middle school team?
No,
it's the middle school squad.
Bus, you got a sport? Bus, what's your best sport that's not football?
I'm a bowler.
You're a bowler. We got a couple bowlers
Twinkle
in the
toes?
house.
Yeah, no twinkle toes.
No twinkle toes?
No twinkle toes. But I heard you're a pretty good bowler.
We both bowl pretty well.
Yeah.
How about a 300 team?
Oh, there's my 300 right there.
Is that it?
Bam! You got that 300. Yeah, right there.
That's solid.
That was it.
Jeff, you bowl?
No. In the 100. I'm in the 100. I'm at the 100.
Five to the Cavaliers. Of course, the Warriors in their corner, they don't have Draymond Green. And you look at the difference in just the shooting percentages. When Green was guarding LeBron and Irving, they're shooting about a third of their shots. And, of course, last night they were lights out, almost 2/3 of their shots. It's not quite that thing that he cemented his MVP status in the finals by not being there last night. Let's talk about last year's finals MVP. So Andre Iguodala, LeBron against him last night goes 6 of 10 for 15 points. Now we've got a situation. Let's talk about this lineup going forward because
all on the floor last night, turned the corner, went right to him and laid it in. Bogut's going to make some of those plays that Azili can't, but the primary lineup will be Draymond Green. They had no depth last night. When
senior nemesis John Bones Jones. Okay, first time in the octagon. It's cozy. Maybe that's not the right word.
It is a very comfortable environment.
Tell me what the moments are like here inside the octagon before you fight.
Oh, man, it's great. It's intense.
And then you are 17-1 with 8 knockouts in your UFC career. Tell me what it's like as the fight starts to unfold and really what the experience coming from your background, which is wrestling, is like comparatively.
You know, it's different because...
And you have only lost once, and that one loss came to the man that you'll be fighting on July 9th, John Bones Jones. What did you learn from that loss?
I learned a lot. You know, I learned that even when I'm dealt with adversity...
The two of you have gotten together, a near brawl ensues, right? I'm going back a couple of years now to that.
To be able to compete and possibly beat me again. You know, he beat me the first time, possibly beat me again. I can't live with that. My legacy in this sport is tied to this fight, and I'm not willing to lies on this. It's fine. I'm happy in this space. I feel great. I'm ready to go.
You give up a lot of height to him and also a few years, more than a few years. What makes you think that you can beat him this time around? Where do you see that he's vulnerable?
You know, I see a lot of different. I would have been like, wow, this will be tough. I didn't fight my best. So I believe that when I fight my best, I can get the job done.
Speaking of your Instagram, since you brought it up, right, there's a picture of, and his image is on a punching bag, and you go up and you're sort of talking to it and
slap it.
And slap it. Yeah. What was behind that, and why did you post it?
It was just